Welcome back to Universe Mode, and tonight marks the night right after Hard Times, and we're going to be starting the road to the Crockett Cup by hosting the Crockett Cup tournament. That's right, we're going to be having a series of singles matches tonight, starting with Volta, accompanied by Imperium. He was unsuccessful in the NWA Championship match at Hard Times, but he's looking to secure himself a top position, the winner of the Crockett Cup tournament, with the final match being at the Crockett Cup pay-per-view, will get a future title shot. And the ring general Volta will be taking on the hard-hitting, brutal offense of Cesaro, the Swiss Superman, making his NWA debut here tonight on a handshake deal. Obviously, if he advances, it'll be more than a handshake deal. He'll be offered a contract, but for now, let's see how he fares going up against Volta. So, just so you guys know, I do record a lot of this. Oh my god, clothesline right off the bat. I record a lot of this in advance, quite far in advance, so by the time you see this, it's going to be a while. But I've decided, based off of recent comments by Booker T in real life, to not use him in Universe Mode. He made some comments related to Adam Cole's body, which I feel like has been the target of attack quite a lot lately. And I don't particularly feel comfortable with it, and it's made me sour on Booker T a little bit. So I'm just going to very subtly swap him out for William Regal, and we're just going to continue with Regal like he never left. So I just wanted to address that. I understand if you disagree and you agree with Booker T's comments and the whole climate on Adam Cole at the moment, but I feel like it's a conversation that shouldn't really be happening, if that makes sense. But yeah, I hope it doesn't upset too many people. But yeah, let's crack on with the match. So Volta currently working with an injury after his match, his multi-man match at the pay-per-view, and I believe he was the man responsible for Austin Theory losing his championship. He was the one, as far as I can remember, that actually put Theory away and made the match between him and Ospreay. Cesaro matching Volta in size. Cesaro might be able to use, oh my god, the advantage of Volta working with an injury. Look at that deadlift military press slam. Oh, and Volta hits the mat. What a drop. The crowd pretty happy to see Cesaro out here tonight. Oh, and diving off the top, he wipes out the ring general, who has insisted on competing despite being... Oh my god! He went for the clothesline. Cesaro just swung him. All of that weight just came around in a 180-degree turn. Oh shit. Volta is getting manhandled by Cesaro. I was just about to say, you can tell Volta is working with an injury here tonight. He's really struggling right off the bat, but he's insisted. He's insisted on it. He's medically cleared, technically. He's just quite groggy, but now the sharpshooter, middle of the ring, Cesaro, gonna try and make Volta tap out in his debut. That would be a massive, massive accomplishment for Cesaro. And Volta, powering out of it, launches Cesaro, big overheaded chop, and now looking for that jackknife powerbomb that we've seen him use before. Oh, there it is, flattens the wrestling purist. And Cesaro with a kick out at 2. Volta looking quite devastated. He put his entire strength behind that powerbomb, and it wasn't enough to put Cesaro away. Cesaro definitely a fan favourite. Volta trying to pick up some speed. Some speed with heavy offense. later on tonight, we've got 2 women's matches as part of the Women's Crockett Cup tournament. Oh, and in the main event, we've got a rematch, more importantly, a rematch between Will Ospreay and Austin Theory for the NWA Heavyweight Championship. That's going to be very interesting to see. Volta missing the knee strike there. And oh my god, the sheer strength of Cesaro launching Volta across the goddamn ring. Volta fighting him away. He's got no goddamn choice if he wants to stay in this thing, because Cesaro is a force to be reckoned with so far. You've got to be wondering how much of an impact it's going to have on Volta's injury. German suplex. And Volta is not going to let the wounds show. Looking for another powerbomb, a second. Oh, there it is. Flattens Cesaro. And Volta waiting for Cesaro to get back to his feet. Gonna try and put the Swiss Superman away. Oh, went for the clothesline, but Cesaro dodged. Strike to the spine. And again, Walter's back to his feet. Clothesline to Cesaro. Cesaro's down and out. And now, instead of going for the pin, he's going for the sleeper. Going to try and knock Cesaro out. And he does. A very quick and hard-hitting match to start off this show. Volta advances in the tournament to the second round. Volta picking up a well-needed win here tonight after his championship flops. He's looking back at Cesaro. Oh my god, and the attack on Cesaro after the match. Next up, we have another singles match. Who will take on Volta? In the second round, we've got Pete Dunne, the bruiserweight of British Strong Style. He's had a string of bad luck lately, but again, it's very similar to Volta. He's looking to get back on top of the pile. Is that Trent Seven of Mustache Mountain with a chair? Oh my god! Trent Seven with a chair to the back of the skull of the bruiserweight. Pete Dunne's back up and fighting. What in the world? They're meant to be friends. They're meant to be partners in British Strong Style. Pete Dunne managing to fend off Trent Seven, at least for a moment. Trevor's got him. Oh, went for a Larry Lariat. And Pete Dunne sending him down the ramp. A brawl has started out between 2 members of British Strong Style. Oh god, not on the ramp, not on the ramp. And Trevor wiggling out of it. German suplex on the ramp. Holy shit. What in the world? Snap DDT. Pete Dunne's scheduled to compete in NWA's biggest and most prestigious tournaments tonight. And Trevor looking to somehow stop him. We know that there's been a little bit of miscommunication lately from British Strong Style. Pete Dunne has not been supporting Mustache Mountain in their bid for tag championships, but oh, going after the hand of Trevor, and he snaps the fingers. Trevor is not his opponent for tonight's match. Oh, went for the spinning back fist, but Pete Dunne. Oh my god. Trent Seven coming out on top there. So after a very short break, oh holy shit, we've got a massive debut. We'll address what just happened in a second, because Charlotte Flair making her NWA debut in a climate of very, very good women's wrestling when it comes to the NWA women's division. Rhea Ripley just lost her championship at Hard Times to Mickie James. They've got a singles rematch at some point pretty soon. Charlotte Flair coming out here tonight looking to win the women's division side of the Crockett Cup. And Flair is going to be taking on, again, relative newcomer, I guess, to Universe Mode. We've seen her maybe a handful of times, if that, but Tegan Nox, former member of Team Kick. We've seen her, again, just a couple of times over the years, but looking to make a big impact here tonight. It would be immense for Tegan Nox to pick up a win against Charlotte Flair. But yeah, as this match begins, let's address what the hell just happened between Pete Dunne and Trent Seven. We had staff bringing Pete Dunne down. Apparently Pete Dunne does have a concussion, a light concussion from that chair attack and the DDT on the ramp. Probably that German suplex contributed to it as well. But both Trevin and Pete Dunne been taken to the back. Pete Dunne not being cleared to compete in the rest of the Crockett Cup. He's going to have to take a little bit of time out. But I don't know why Trevin did that. Again, there's been some miscommunication between British Strong Style over the past few weeks, and Pete Dunne refusing to support Mustache Mountain of British Strong Style in their tag feud with FTR. And I guess, I don't know, we're gonna have to wait and see if we can get some word from Trevin. But Tegan Nox with the bridging fallaway slam to Charlotte Flair, the Queen of Wrestling, the self-proclaimed Queen of Wrestling. But I mean, over the years she's definitely proven that she's possibly the best female wrestler in the world. Rhea Ripley is probably going to have something to say about that after her recent run with the championship. Ripley's going to look to become a three-time Universe Mode Women's Champion when she faces off against Mickie James. Presumably next week, but no confirmation from William Regal after the disruption with the Crockett Cup. Pete Dunne was meant to face Jordan Devlin, the Irish Ace. And there's nobody else planned to fill the spots in case there was an injury. So Jordan Devlin's going to proceed to face Volta one-on-one. I don't know if I'm happy for Devlin for advancing without having to face Pete Dunne, or whether I feel sorry for him for now having to move on to face Volta instead. Tegan Nox has been trying her hardest to keep Charlotte Flair out of the ring, which is a interesting strategy, that's for sure. Bridging fallaway slam again with a pin. Charlotte Flair kicks out though. I think maybe trying to just make sure that she can get a possible count-out win. I mean, that's viable in this tournament. Standing dropkick though takes down Nox. Nox, definitely not a newcomer when it comes to the independent scene, and being a fan favourite. I believe she went by a different name on the independent scene. Oh my god, launching Flair. Flair with those long ass legs, flailing over the top rope there. Tegan Nox has been ferocious going up against Flair here tonight. Look at her pummeling the arm. Those brutal kicks. Looking for a snap suplex, but Flair teetering over the top of Nox, and there's the clothesline to the back of their head. Oh my god, and launches Nox off the ring apron, and Nox sending Flair into the barricade. This has been a really brutal opening match for the women's division side of the Crockett Cup. Flair now back in the ring. Oh my god! And now going for the pin, I don't blame her, but foot under the rope. A bit of a mistake there by Flair, not noticing that Nox's foot was under the rope. Flying forearm misses, clothesline does not. Oh, and a quick jab into the stomach. Basement drop kick to the side of the skull. Charlotte Flair. Oh, and a big boot completely flattens Nox. Flair has been brutal with her attacks, but Nox trying her best to equal them. And a suplex flattens Flair. Nox bringing Flair to her feet. Oh my god. Gut kick. Shiniest wizard. Flair's down. 1, 2. Oh, and Flair kicks out of Nox's signature move. Nox showing that it doesn't matter if you deem yourself royalty, it doesn't make you royalty. Tiger suplex, quick kick out by Flair though. She was quick back to her feet, but Flair went for that back elbow strike, but Nox dodged out the way. Hair mat slam flattens Charlotte to the mat. Both of these women have been quick as whippets going up against each other here tonight. Flair sending Nox, oh my god, into the big boot. Holy shit. Oh, and a big chop. Natural selection flattens down Tegan Nox. And Flair not going for the pin. Instead, gonna try and make Nox tap out with a modified version of her father's submission hold. Figure 4 bridged into the figure 8 to Tegan Nox. Is Nox going to be able to get out of there? And no, Nox taps out. Charlotte Flair took one hell of a beating, but proved she can come out on top. Big win for Flair, especially in her debut match here tonight. She's got her eyes on Mickie James' championship title. And the next match in the women's division side of the Crockett Cup tournament, we're going to be finding out who's going to face Charlotte Flair. We've got Naomi, put on some great performances since making her debut in the NWA Power Rumble. Looking to bring the glow, bring the attitude to the women's division. Definitely wants that championship around her waist. She's got a lot to prove here in Universe mode, but I think she can pull it off. Naomi's going to be taking on a woman that's already faced Rhea Ripley twice in the past. The first time did not go so well, the second time went considerably better, but she still didn't pick up a win. Tamina, shown some promise in the past. Could she be the first women's Crockett Cup holder? Tamina and Naomi, known for being friends with each other, but got to put that friendship aside here tonight. Naomi starting the match with some kicks, but getting flung across the ring by Tamina. Holy shit. A force to be reckoned with. Tamina right off the bat, just showing her strength advantage over Naomi. Oh, now smacking the head of Naomi into the mat. Not a lot of give in that ring mat. And Naomi trying to get back into this with a leg sweep. Flailing those legs around. Precision kicks to the arm of Tamina. Targeting the arm of her friend. Naomi knows that she's got a speed advantage over Tamina. She can't take her on in a straight strength versus strength situation. She's got to wear Tamina down. Went for a power slam, but Tamina with the neck breaker drops down Naomi and bringing Naomi back to her feet. Short-armed clothesline flattens Naomi, followed by the leg drop. Oh, and Naomi dodges out the way of the elbow drop though. Oh, and caught in a jawbreaker. Naomi went for a clothesline. A new desperation of Tamina. Can we maybe see Tamina's first win of Universe mode? It would be pretty big. Especially if it's in the Crockett Cup tournament. She'll go on to face Charlotte Flair. If Tamina then beat Charlotte Flair, that would be phenomenal. An untapped potential in Tamina, as she now assaults Naomi on the outside of the ring. Look at how brutal. We saw very similar brutality earlier in the night when Trevor attacked Pete Dunne, and then Charlotte versus Nox had very similar brutality. Tamina's been relentless. And launching Naomi, Naomi slid across that ring mat. Right into the corner there by the barricade, and now Tamina with Naomi on her shoulders. Holy shit! And a throw into the turnbuckle, the ring post. Naomi's ribs bounced off of that ring post, and now she's trying to get back into the ring. No, what is she doing? Oh, Tamina turned it against her instead and launched Naomi into the ring. Double axe handle to the back. Tamina has been in full control throughout this match. Naomi not going to let Tamina hit that Superfly splash. Oh, and Tamina caught her into a power slam. It didn't matter. This has been incredible by Tamina. She's unrelenting so far. Oh, and a Superfly splash off the top. Naomi's down, but she's not out of it just yet. Tamina's going to have to do more to put Naomi away. And a Superfly super kick, followed by another splash. Tamina. Holy shit. Tamina's just beaten Naomi in a dominating fashion. She just... I don't know what just happened. A surprise win. So here we go, main event time for the NWA World Heavyweight Championship. A quick rematch after the Hard Times pay-per-view. We're going to have Austin Theory taking on Will Ospreay. They've had a series of matches in the past and Austin Theory has had the upper hand. This is going to be incredibly interesting. He also has a rematch against Cody Rhodes, the national champion, at some point further down the line. We'll see how that fares for Austin Theory. There may be an opportunity for him to enter the Crockett Cup tournament if he's unsuccessful in the Cody Rhodes match. But Will Ospreay, one hell of a performance at the pay-per-view. The kingpin of NWA. Look at him with his sword. That is a champion right there. And being flanked in the back by Trent Seven and Tyler Bate. There's Davenport to his right. There is the champion. He's got Mustache Mountain. Is it possible that Will Ospreay is behind the breakup of Universe Mode's biggest and most impactful factions, British Strong Style? So here we go, Ospreay, Theory, championship on the line, right off the back, atomic drop, into the pop-up, feet to the chin, I don't know what to call it. Ospreay right out the gate with some fire behind his hits, and now looking for that Cena-esque fisherman suplex from Theory. Ospreay flanked at the side of the ring there by plenty of people watching his back. He's got plenty of backup as Theory goes ham on the champ. There's a powerbomb to Ospreay. You gotta be wondering how much pain these guys are in from their match at the pay-per-view. Back at the weekend, Tyler Bate, Trent Seven there at ringside. Again, it was just earlier tonight that Trent Seven attacked Pete Dunne. German suplex to Ospreay, dumps him on his head. And look at Theory pandering to the crowd a bit there. Theory's got to be feeling confident. He's undefeated when it comes to his bouts with Ospreay. Fantastic bouts as they are. Again, undefeated. Oh my god, and now unleashing a series of attacks. Finishing off with a kick to the midsection. Oh, super kick catches Theory, and Ospreay's getting back into this. Diving corkscrew shooting star. Oh, and a side kick takes Theory back down before he can get to his feet. Theory's been on top of it for the majority of this match, but now Ospreay's starting to unload. If Ospreay being the biggest merch seller of NXT and now NWA wasn't enough, he's now goddamn champion. Backflip kick into the super kick, flattens down Theory. Ospreay to the top turnbuckle. Diving off the top with a knee strike. Standing shooting star, but he gets stopped in his path by double knees to the chest from Theory. Theory sending Ospreay into the corner. Running clothesline. Into the Rolling Thunder blockbuster. And now going for the pin. Early on in this match, with a big move. We've seen a lot of short matches here tonight. I think a lot of people recovering from competing at the pay-per-view mostly. Oh, kick to the midsection. He didn't quite get it. Did it again. There's a Taxia to Ospreay. The champ is down. 1. And a quick kick out again. Ospreay, you see him there right next to the ropes, clinging to the ropes right after the pinfall to make sure that Theory can't pull him back into a pin. Very, very smart tactic there. Stay by the ropes. Stay by the ropes. Ospreay and Theory now on the outside. And Theory being draped across the barricade. A big boot to the head of Theory. Ospreay having to fight from the ground up in this bout here tonight. He's taken one hell of a beating very early on. And you can see his entourage of backup there. Oh, knee to the midsection from Theory. German suplex on the outside. Maybe taking a page out of what Trevin did earlier to Pete Dunne. It put Pete Dunne out of action, so... Oh, bouncing the head of Ospreay off that ring post. Theory cannot win the championship via countout though. He's got to get back outside the ring. And it looks like he intends to. Oh my god. A count of 9! Oh! And even though Ospreay deflected it, Theory straight back to his feet, back on the attack. Ospreay sending Theory into the steel steps, followed by the shooting star. Holy shit. This has been a brutal match so far, with Theory getting roughly like 70% of the offense in so far. Oh, and he sends Ospreay into the ring, rather. Oh, and Ospreay capitalizes. Playing possum a little bit there, as he waits for Theory to get in the ring. Basement drop kick. And going for a pinfall on Theory. Ospreay now goading Theory towards him. Oh my god, and a leaping penalty kick to the face. Followed by a second one, but Theory blocked that one a lot better. Kick to the back of the shin. Oh, went for a super kick, but Theory caught him. Oh! Enziguri to the side. Hidden blade by Ospreay. And he twirled around and fell into that pinfall. Oh, and a kick out there by Theory. Somehow Ospreay's been busted open. I don't know when or where it happened, but Theory now recovering from that hidden blade. He threw his entire body into that hidden blade. Flip DDT. And Ospreay now getting into position. Calling Theory to his feet. Kick to the midsection. Looking for Stormbreaker. Looking to put him away. Theory with a reversal. Hurricane Rana. Hurricane Rana to Ospreay. And Theory now setting up. Is Theory going to get his championship back? Oh, and dodged out of the way. Super kick attempt. Possibly a hidden blade. I don't know if he got all of it, but a Dragon Rana right off of it. Holy shit. Will Ospreay bouncing around the ring. Springboard. Poison Rana dumps down Theory on the back of his skull. Holy shit. Discus forearm attempt. Catches the leg of Theory. Oh, went for the penalty kick, but Theory's one step ahead. Now attacking the arm. And where in the world is Austin Theory going? Big splash off the top. Holy shit. And now going for the pinfall. And Ospreay manages to kick out. Back to his feet. Referee's in the way. Ref's down. The referee's down. But he took down Theory as well. Referee managing to get back up. 2. Oh, and that's it. Ospreay just almost risked a disqualification. I think Theory tried to pull the referee in front of him, but it didn't work. Holy shit, Ospreay just retained the championship in one hell of a fight. A tactic we've never even seen before in Universe mode of using the ref as a meat shield.